Hello everyone, my name is Kohumita Dash. I am a talent acquisition strategist and leadership advisor with 13 plus years of experience building teams, scaling organization across SaaS, cybersecurity and enterprise tech. Today I'm excited to share some insights with you with CARR. Well, title can be a cosmetic thing. I can tell you which role is going to be common in 5 years. That would be AI auditor, because every company will need someone ensuring their AI systems do not discriminate or make biased decision or damage their brand. We are already seeing AI rejecting qualified candidates, in case of talent acquisition, or making biased decision through voice recognition, facial recognition. That's not AI's fault. It's majorly based on flawed training data. So in 5 years, this role will be essential because one biased algorithm can cost you millions in lawsuits or breach your data or destroy the trust you have spent decades building. So the companies hiring for this role now or thinking about it, they are the ones where top talents are going to join. Well, I would not call it funny. I would call eye-opener. So this is not from any organization I was directly part of, but from a real-time case study. So a major consumer goods company used AI to analyze candidates' facial expressions and word choices in video interviews. Now they processed over 250,000 applications, and eventually that kind of cut the hiring time from 4 months to 4 weeks. Amazing success, right? But here's the unexpected part. The AI also revealed that their interviewers had been consistently overlooking introverted candidates who were actually top performers. So what does that teach us? The smartest approach, which is it's not human versus AI, it's human plus AI. When you combine data-driven insights with seasoned judgment, that's when you build exceptional teams. That's a great question and also a mostly frequently asked question. So I first observe how they talk about failure. So if you hear executives blame circumstances or their teams, that's not a good sign at all. I believe great leaders, they own the failure. They immediately tell you what they learned from it and how they rebuilt. For example, I once interviewed a senior director who was applying for a VP role. He said that I made a $2 million mistake by not listening to one of the new joiner in my team early enough. And here's what I changed. So you see, that vulnerability combined with growth, that's the leader who will transform your organization. Executive presence is not about never failing. It's about accepting it, learning from it, and moving forward with your team intact. Well, another great question. My advice, create evidence and not claims. What I mean by that is don't just update resume or your LinkedIn profile and wait for someone to notice it. You need to build public proof of your thinking and aspiration. Let's talk about it more. For example, if you want a product role, publish any 3 industry analysis of your desired industry that you want to be part of. Are you an aspiring leader? Then you start a discussion group and share your insights. For example, I placed a candidate a couple of years back whose resume was reviewed as underqualified. But trust me, when she shared the market analysis deck, that was impressive, and I insisted the hiring manager to have a look into it. And after reviewing it, the hiring manager's question shifted from can she do it to let's schedule a call with her. And she was not only selected for the role, but she is still continuing with the same organization for almost 3 years now. So basically, show them that you are already thinking at the level where the company needs. I do admit that it may depend on the screener's maturity to spot potential over keyword. Show is the ability of the ATS integration, but those are the things which is not in your control. So in this case, you should always connect to the leaders to eliminate that risk. Alright, talking about DEI, it's a vast topic, and let me be honest first, not every company is prioritizing this, and that's the reality. Many organizations are treating it as a checkbox exercise or branding exercise, and trust me, there are many organizations who are not even thinking about it. But for the organizations that genuinely commit to DEI, two benefits. One, faster productive decision making, and significantly lower attrition. That will be the second one. So when I worked with the leadership teams that intentionally build diversity, in case of India hiring, it's moving women representations from around 20% to 40% over 18 to 24 months. There was a visible result in improved productivity and eventually in better quarterly revenue. And more than that, people actually stay. Why? Because diverse organization signals psychological safety. When people see themselves reflected in leadership, they are valued, they are heard, they believe there is a future for them. And here's the key. This only works when it's authentic and not performative. So the leaders who understand or prioritize this earlier than later, they are eventually going to build the team where employees genuinely want to stay despite all the vulnerabilities around. Thank you so much, CARR. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.